Okay, so I just picked up this Maxim 65 pound thrust trolling motor. I got a deal online and bought the lower end here in the shaft. Apparently, whoever had it before, the control board went out on it, so they sold it without the top, just the trolling motor and the shaft. I'd been doing some research online uh, between the difference between 12 volt and 24 volt trolling motor systems. And from all that I can see, I thought it'd be better off with the 24 volt as far as more torque, more thrust, and better power savings for my batteries. But I did notice that between the 55 and this, the 55 pound thrust and this, there was a little bit more vibration. So I remember a while back I was seeing online that they were selling these trolling motor shaft dampeners, whatever you call them, dampers, to reduce the vibration going up your trolling motor shaft from the motor. And really, I never had an issue with the 55 or the 45 that I was using. But when I got this and noticed that there was a little bit more vibration, I looked back into it, and apparently they don't sell them anymore. It was a company named Bojack's, and they actually make dampers for bow strings, crossbow strings, and like I say, at one time they did make a big one for that fit on the trolling motor shaft. And it looked just like the ones that they put on their bows, only it was big enough to put on the trolling motor shaft. And they don't sell them anymore, can't find them anywhere. So I thought maybe I could make one. So I went out and bought a hockey puck at Dick's Sporting Goods for $2 and put it on my lathe and drilled a 1.125" hole through it with a twist drill bit. And before I put the head and everything back on the trolling motor, I slid this down the shaft first. And I can tell you that I do notice a difference, at least on the bench, when I run this. When I feel that below it and above it, there's definitely a difference. Above it, there's less vibration for sure. Now that's on the bench. I don't know how it's going to work on the water. I'm going to find out today when I bring it to the lake. But let me turn this on for a second. We're on the other side here. I got this mounted on my bench voice. So that's kicked up there pretty good. I can feel that air coming off. This definitely seems to spin faster than my 55 does, and definitely puts out a blast of air more so than my 55 did. I know that they say that there's really no difference between the Minn Kota motors as far as the RPMs and the speed you're going to get out of them per weight of your boat. But I can tell, I mean, I'm familiar with these motors. I can tell that's spinning faster than my 55 does. And it's putting out more thrust. I can tell by the air it's putting out. But I'm going to check it out today. But anyway, I can feel the difference between here. There's definitely more vibration below it. I mean, it's a noticeable difference. So hopefully this is going to help out on the water. And I'm not going to go crazy with it, but if it does, I bought 2 pucks. I'll add another one to it. And that's, that's all I'll put on it is 2, if this seems to work. But now, I know for a lot of people that think it'll be too much of a hassle to put these on. You will have to take off your trolling motor head, which is no big deal. It's just a matter of taking a bolt out and unplugging some wires. But otherwise, you could probably split one side of this and open it up and put it around there and find a way to fasten it. Maybe put a screw in the side of it, or a hose clamp around it to tighten it back up. But I slipped it on there because I had the top off anyway. And this can slide. It's a pretty tight fit with an 1.1/8 hole in it. You can slide it up or down for your depth adjustment. It's going to stay there. It's like, it's not going to go anywhere, up or down. So, and even if it did slide down, that's no big deal. Where's it going to go? But anyway, I'm going to take it to the lake today, and I'll give you an update to tell you how it works. That's it.